was on in a flash.
They played the mash.
They played the monster mash.
I'm Luke Summerhaze.
I am James J. Moyles.
I guess I'm Andrew Rice.
I'm James the Jester Stewart.
And you're listening to Monster Mash.
And on this week's episode, unfortunately, we had to hunt the Alatreon.
Hey!
Blazing black dragons, so named for resembling both lightning and darkness. They mercilessly tear apart whoever touches their sharp scales. Elementally unstable, their actions can affect the very weather. Living natural disasters.
So basically a copy of last week's monster, Amatsu,
Fucking
but like a lot worse.
I mean,
infinitely more frustrating to fight, yeah.
it's the absolute just generic dragon, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty fair.
Well, it's got a bit more than that going for it. I mean,
It's got the thing going for it that they always try and give things, but which never actually makes them interesting.
Quips.
Which is, it's got a bit of every element, but it means it doesn't do any one of them, like, well.
yeah.
I think what makes it
I think
what makes it frustrating to like fight in Generations is they changed the fight up a little bit. Like, is in Monster Hunter Tri, you used to have like ballistas to use, and there was two like walls either side of the stage that if you could bait him into the walls and you could get his horns like stuck in the wall, so you could get damage off. So like, and when it's just like a straight up fight against Alatreon, it's like it can get like aggravating.
See, that sort of stuff sounds infinitely more interesting than that 25-minute slog we had to go through there. I think for me, what makes the fight so frustrating is it's like you can lose, it's just too much health. Too much health. He's like a
It did go on.
big old punching bag. You know, he's got cool moves. Like the different elements he does, that is somewhat interesting. I do like the big ice attack when he doesn't do it 5 times in a hunt.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
mean,
like they even ramped that up as
he
well,
reminds-
because I don't remember him doing that a whole lot in Tri either.
so, Andy and Jas, you want to talk a little about your history with Alatreon?
Fun.
It's like Andy thinking that because I've spoke a fair bit there.
I ain't got that much history with him, to be honest.
You know?
I only fought him. No, I mean I fought him a few times on the Wii U, but I don't think we ever got to him in Tri. So I've only had a couple.
I thought
of
you
fights,
did.
so it's nothing too exciting.
I also seem to just remember him a whole lot because like he was an urgent quest in Tri, and like that's all anybody that came into, like if you got randoms coming into your room, because like there was no password protection on Tri, like lobbies either, so like you just get randoms like popping in every so often, and every single one of them would come in, ask to do their Alatreon urgent, and if you said no, or like said, oh, let us do this quest first and then we'll do your urgent next, they would just leave. So like it got to a point where people like kind of really hated the monster because like all anybody was doing was begging for their urgent to get them.
Yeah, I can understand that being a pain in the ass. Especially when it's such a fucking
Yeah.
long, irritating quest as well.
I think, again, he's just so late game as well in Gen that he didn't. I'm really glad we didn't have to fight him that often, because fuck me, that is probably for me like one of the most boring hunts in the game. Just dull.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a reason why I'd literally only ever fought him once to tick it off, and I couldn't even remember what he looked like until we got into the hunt.
Oh, and then all the memories came flooding back.
I was just like,
what-
this guy.
Well, a lot
That's
of
about
people used to do as well, like back on Tri, was like bring like sleep weapons and like sleep bomb them. So you like get them to sleep, and then everyone would put like bombs down. And I think that was kind of created by Shepard from Teamwork Cast. Like,
Okay.
and like as soon as everybody found that out, that's all anybody done to Alatreon because it was an easy way to kill him and break his horns.
Yeah,
But
you can break his
even
horns
that
and
got
get
boring
the
because you would
sub-quest
finish
as
the
well.
quest within like between 5 to 10 minutes.
That's still not, like, that's still as much as, like, a normal hunt of any other monster.
you want to get like to 10 minutes at least for a hunt. Like that's anything longer than that usually can get boring because it just becomes a slog.
Especially like an elder dragon like Alatreon. He's got is that his own unique arena, or does he share that with anybody else?
I definitely fought other
That one
monsters in
today
that
was the
arena.
cancel.
Yeah, they changed the arena as well in
As a
Generations.
counter. Yeah.
Because that's where we fought the Hellblade Glaive as well.
Mm-hmm. like why his elements change? Like, is that explained? Like, was that explained in Try at all?
Is he not like a weird like hybrid or something, like a bit artificial, or am I making that up entirely?
No, I don't know.
Ooh, that does sound like something you'd be making up. Because that's the sort of thing they bring up all the time in fucking fan theories, but it's never actually.
I think that's why his monster icon like just has a question mark, because they can't like they categorize him as an elder dragon, but they don't really know what he's about, which is why he's got all the different elements.
Doesn't do water though, does he? That's
No,
the
it's just
weird thing
electric,
about it.
ice, and dragon. But I'm assuming
Fire.
yeah, fire. Yeah, forgot about that.
Apparently its weakness changes when it changes element, but I mean, that's not really like a tactical decision you can use, because you
Yeah,
can only take one weapon in.
Can't take
so-
advantage of that. So like that's why this is the monsters that put me like, right, let me find a
I
weapon.
think it
that's
also
gonna do
changes
just
like
the most
depending on when
damage.
he's on the ground or flying as well. Because I think it's ice when he's flying.
Isn't that also related to the element though? Like
Yeah, maybe.
A certain element attacks wise in the sky.
But he's usually he does ice attacks when he's flying, and he also does electric attacks when he's flying as well. So
To an extent, the lightning stuff, he seems to do like when he was on the ground.
because that always used to be a debate
Maybe
in
doesn't
Try
it?
as well, when people would like be like either bringing a dragon weapon or an ice weapon, and like people would be like arguing over like why are you bringing this weapon. And well, he's weak to both, so it's just what you prefer.
Whichever one you've got
Yeah.
the best weapon of, isn't it, basically?
Bring my old Seragios weapon, just cut him
If
away.
only they existed back then.
Yep. Even like kind of like the description of him just feels like it could cover a lot of other elder dragons. To be honest, like talking about like actions affecting the weather, living natural disasters. It's just like it's like an elder dragon template almost.
Do you know who he reminds me of? And I don't know if this makes sense. But it's Seth from Street Fighter 4.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, okay.
It's like, oh, he's the ultimate power, but he's just fucking dull.
Yeah.
I think he was maybe just like a bit of an afterthought, like kind of design wise, that they chucked in, like because they obviously they had Legiacris as the flagship for Try, and then you had Sidious.
Well, he's in Try. He was only
Yeah.
the online boss, so you can't even technically fight him in Try anymore.
True.
So I guess it's just like they'd made the single player quest. They just wanted, oh, who should they fight last in multiplayer? It's like, we need to make a dragon, so he's like all the other dragons, but he's got a big stupid hairdo.
The big quiff. Yeah.
Is it just me? Is he a bit like a Laranoth, but like?
Yeah, like the top of his head does look like Laranoth. I'd say you're right.
Do you know what? I did think about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Maybe he's a Laranoff troll.
That's it, he's just,
I was about to say
grown up Laranoth.
This is why you've got to kill them when you go to
Good old
Jurassic
Larry
Park here,
Bro.
because this is what happens if you let them grow up. You get the fucking Alatreon.
But more on the Laranoth next week.
Yes, we'll touch on that at the end.
That's it. End the
Um,
podcast. Done. got the link.
Well, a couple other things, like we brought us up in the hunt chat as well, but he is, and now I know firsthand, quite difficult to mount in Gen. As
Yeah.
Jas will know.
I'm saying it's impossible.
Oh
Look
yeah,
at-
you wanted me to try and find
Yeah,
a
look,
successful
you
Alatreon
have to
mount, didn't
find
you?
that. You have to find one now and include it in the show notes.
So I'm quite looking forward to fighting him again on on Cross because I don't think he's that bad.
Oh fuck! No way.
I think we'll get on better
No,
just
wait,
because you've got a better controller.
Maybe. I reckon it's because I'm the Mountain King. But
Oh, the mount is just so
I
weird,
don't know.
man. Like, it's not like the others. Generally, when a mount happens, like in Generations, it's like you're okay. Like, no, you need to hold R like straight away, ride it out for a few seconds, and then start mashing the stab button. But with him, it's the opposite. You got to start mashing the stab button like straight away to get some of the bar up, and then you got to hold R instantly, and then you got a split second to do it again. And so if you start mashing too quickly, he just catches up instantly.
I think that split second is actually just to let go of R for a minute, get a little bit of stamina recharge, because he does it again right away. I think that's the tactic, and I think that's why
maybe
it
he
is
just kind of
possible.
stalls it a little bit like Najarala does. Yeah, you could be right.
Which is
I wouldn't imagine it is impossible because I've not seen any mention of that.
Yeah,
Unless
I don't see why
unless
they
like
would
you
include
weaken
it
him
in the
enough, and
game.
then you can do it. Like maybe you can't mount him like straight off the bat, like minutes into the quest?
Nah, I think you can. I think it's just purposely a tough mount. They made it purposely tough for him.
It's the only one that's like that, though. It just makes no sense.
He's end game, isn't he?
Yeah, final boss, mate. Final fucking
It
boss.
just made me think my R
He is
button
the
was
final
fucking
monster you
broken
can
on the
unlock in
3DS
the
for like
generations.
the longest time.
What is
And the old excuse with our jazz, isn't it?
You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You're crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine.
What does his name mean, Mister?
Well, it means lightning and fire, doesn't it?
That's it.
Well, lightning and dark. That's what it said in the name in the monster description.
Oh,
So it's
Did you
Alatreon,
pick-
so named because it is lightning and dark.
I mean,
But
is
I
that
can't
what-
actually find.
Is that because they call it Blazing Black Dragon? Is that the so named part?
Could be.
Not
Could
the
be. But
actual-
they didn't mention that in the description.
They say Blazing Black Dragon, so named.
Yeah, it's one of his titles or nicknames that he gets.
So yeah, I can't find a. We only decided to record this tonight, and I cannot find out what Alatreon means.
Answers on a tweet to AndyMan949, please.
What an exciting monster to end the first season of Monster Mash on.
Wait, this isn't the end of the season, is it? I thought we got the next week's one to end.
Well, there's some other stuff, yeah.
Yeah, fucked it.
So on that note, that is look likes to call them seasons. Go along with that if you will.
It fits
It's
with the
just to
game,
keep
though,
it in my
man.
head what we're doing when.
Yeah,
Are we
okay,
gonna take a
fine.
mid-season break, or?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, 'cause we've got the outtake episode.
Well, no, but,
So-
I mean, like, that end of seasons makes it sound like Monster Mash is going away for a while, not like us recording.
Yeah, we're recasting Andy. We've got a brand new cast of zany characters to come along next year. It's gonna be great. Until then, next week we're gonna be hunting not a big monster, but a smattering, a selection of the small monsters we've not covered in their respective big monster episodes. So stuff like Zamites, all the various preys. We're not gonna be covering them, but like the more unique small monsters. We'll have a chat about those.
And like herbivores and stuff as well.
Yeah. So we'll have a conversation around those next week. So a bit of a variety episode of sorts. Should be a laugh. And then the week after that, you'll join us if you've enjoyed like the chat at the end of the hunts. Well, you're gonna get a whole episode of that because we've got an outtake special, which is going to be particularly interesting for ourselves because I have no idea what outtakes Luke will have in his mysterious hat of outtakes. So
Well, that's it. I
that'll be
mean,
fun.
it's worrying how
We
many
chat a
throwaway
lot of
comments
shit,
that we've got.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just 20 minutes of Andy saying terrible things about.
I mean, that better not be true.
But yeah, so that'll be a laugh. And then once that's passed, we're gonna jump to another game. So we've been playing Generations and a little bit on Double Cross there at the tail end of this so-called first season of Monster Mash. But we'll be jumping across to 4 Ultimate, where we'll be picking up some of the monsters there that aren't in like Double Cross or Generations. So not as many as you'd think, but we'll be killing some monsters there, and provided I can get to G rank quick enough. So we'll see.
There's only one we can't already get to, so we've got a good few, like a month or two. To...
2.
Yeah.
2.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But we've got time. We've got some time. Hopefully. But yeah. Until then, look, let us know where they can find us.
Well, we're on Twitter at Monster Mash Pod. We're on Facebook, YouTube, iTunes. Just search for Monster Mash Podcast. And please tweet at AndyMan949 what the word Alatreon means.
Yeah.
Or even the Japanese version.
And until then, thank you ever so much for listening.
See ya.
Goodbye. This is early. You know, I haven't even signed up to the quest yet, guys.
Sort your life
Sort your
out.
life out.
Well, you fucking crack at the whip, mate. I was looking at my swords.
Whoopa!
I'm gonna miss these bastards. I'd say goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye.
Friends,
Goodbye, my lover.
Look at
Goodbye,
these
my
long
friend.
swords. Every time I do it makes me sad. How did I get so many long swords?
Because you're mad.
That's track 7 on the Monster Mash album. I really hope it didn't need drinks for this.
Oh, there's a volcano on it. Shit. I mean, you
They'll
restart.
probably give us some though, it's a
Put some in the
special
box.
area.
Yeah, there's one.
We can fucking oh, I didn't get a potion. Or a fucking meat. Or any carving things.
Carving thing. You know, whetstone.
Carving thing.
Whetstone.
Hold on, guys.
Carving.
Just let me carve my insect glaive. I saying this is running a bit low.
What a mug.
This one cold drink isn't going to fucking last us the whole one.
Nope.
Not a fucking chance, man.
Look, if we fail, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's this prick. Oh no.
Yeah, he's just fucking dragging with an Elvis
Tall,
quick,
isn't he?
isn't he?
Tall.
Oh no.
Can't believe you didn't get him from my description tall.
Oh, I hate this prick.
Moany boy James J. Miles
Just-
over there.
Just as well we never played Try back on the Wii then, because that's all anybody asked was to fucking fight this guy because it was an urgent quest.
This was an urgent.
Yeah.
Oh. Disgusting. Oh, I fucking use my forecaster, damn it!
What are you doing?
I meant to use a Nobody, but use the forecaster.
Yeah, they're very similar in symbol.
Yeah. One's blue, one's green. It's easy to confuse.
Yeah. One's a berry, one's a puff of smoke, you know. Really close.
Like, I said I was tired and I meant it.
You need no breeze for those nasty blights.
Yeah, he just blighted me again as soon as I came back in. It meant nothing.
Blight, baby. Dun, 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 dun.
Probably should have went gold style for this one. 7 minutes still more.
I think we probably should have just given up on everything.
Mr. Positivity, Andrew Rice.
I've got a long week coming up. I have a very long week. Oh,
Yeah, welcome to my life, buddy.
Oh, and I never shared the news to you. I got a car. Yeah, yesterday. Bought a car. My first car.
instead of playing Yakuza, what a fucking cunt.
I hate you so much.
Just getting wallowed by ice fucking taps all the time.
Look, you know how to get my approval.
No, nobody's
Buy the
else, right?
car. It's not that method.
It was a classic 1980s Tokyo taxi there.
It's got a big tower with a dragon on the roof.
Yakuza 5, man. Then you'll
The
have some fun with
car
that.
salesman was called Kazuma Kiryu.
Definitely wasn't.
He picked up the car and smacked Jay around the head with it.
That's fair.
When I was umming and ahhing about buying the car, he beat me into submission with his 4 unique fighting styles.
Yeah, it's good. It's good that you can still quote the box back.
It shows how much you played it.
I've played a bit of it. Just got upset when a big man stole all my yen.